Day 16 RAG debugging, hallucinations, cost latency. Day 16 is where AWS stops asking whether you can build RAG and starts asking whether you can debug it under pressure. This day is not about adding features. It's about diagnosing what is broken and fixing the right layer. Imagine this. An offshore oil rig deploys an AI safety assistant. It's trained on emergency procedures, equipment manuals, and safety checklists. Engineers complain it sometimes makes things up. It's too slow during emergencies. It's costing a fortune. Management concludes the model is broken. But the model is not broken. The pipeline is. Let's start with the most important problem, hallucinations. Here's the single most important exam rule for day 16. If a RAG system hallucinates, the problem is almost never the LLM. Hallucinations come from the system around the model. There are three main causes. First, bad retrieval. This is the most common failure. The model sounds confident, but the answer is wrong. It mixes procedures. It mentions facts that are not in the documents. This happens because retrieval is noisy or incomplete. Chunking may be poor. Overlap may be too small. Top K may be wrong. Metadata filters may be missing. Hybrid search may not be used. The correct fixes are always retrieval fixes. Improve chunking. Increase overlap. Add metadata filters. Use hybrid search. Add re-rankers. The wrong fixes are classic traps. Using a smarter model. Increasing temperature. Fine-tuning the model. Those do not fix hallucinations caused by bad retrieval. Second cause, missing grounding rules. Sometimes retrieval is fine, but the model answers even when context is missing. It fills the gap with general knowledge. That is not intelligence. That is a lack of constraints. The fix is grounding. You explicitly tell the model, answer only using the provided context. If the answer is not in the context, say, I don't know. On the exam, this is called grounding. Third cause, no answer validation. Even with good retrieval and grounding, models can still add small unsupported claims or draw conclusions not backed by evidence. Answer validation is the final safety net. The system checks, is every claim supported by the retrieved text? If not, the answer is rejected or revised. If AWS mentions unsupported claims or extra facts after RAG, the fix is answer validation. Here is the exam shortcut. When you see hallucinations, think retrieval first, then grounding, then validation, never bigger model. Now let's debug cost. RAG systems get expensive quietly. Cost comes from embeddings, vector storage, input tokens, output tokens, and model choice. The biggest cost problem is usually too many tokens. Large retrieved context, high top K, verbose system prompts. The fix is not tuning. The fix is discipline. Reduce top K, remove irrelevant chunks, shorten prompts, use re-rankers to keep only the best evidence. Choose smaller models where possible. Another cost trap is using the wrong model. If you use Claude Opus to rewrite boilerplate text, you are burning money. For bulk text, use Titan Text Lite or Express. For short, fast answers, use Haiku. Use Sonnet only when accuracy truly matters. AWS loves cost-aware model selection. A third cost issue is re-embedding everything. If documents haven't changed, embedding them again is wasted money. The correct approach is embed once, re-embed only when documents change. Version your data. If the exam mentions spiking embedding costs, this is the fix. Now let's debug latency. Latency matters most in emergency systems, voice assistants, and real-time chat. The first latency bottleneck is retrieval. Large indexes, no filters, high top K. Fix this with metadata filtering, lower top K, hybrid search, and pre-filtering. The second latency bottleneck is the model. Large models, long prompts, no streaming. The fixes are simple. Use streaming responses. Use smaller models when possible. Reduce context size. AWS expects you to know that streaming reduces time to first token. The third latency issue is over-engineering. Query rewriting, multi-query, re-rankers, all improve accuracy and all add latency. The senior move is not to remove them. The senior move is to use them only when needed, cache results, and apply them selectively to hard queries. Accuracy layers cost time. Use them deliberately. Now lock in the debugging mindset. Ask one question first. Is the answer factually wrong? Fix retrieval. Is the answer confident but unsupported? Add grounding and validation. Is the system too expensive? Reduce tokens and model size. Is the system too slow? Optimize retrieval, streaming, and model choice. Is the system inconsistent? Then, and only then, consider fine-tuning. Avoid the classic traps. Fine-tuning does not reduce hallucinations. Bigger models do not fix retrieval. Higher temperature does not improve accuracy. Guardrails do not fix wrong facts. Every fix belongs to a specific layer. Here is the one sentence that solves day 16. Hallucinations come from bad retrieval. Cost comes from bad token discipline. Latency comes from bad architecture choices. Say that once before the exam. Final self-test. A RAG system retrieves correct documents, but answers include extra facts not present in the context. What should you add? Grounding rules and answer validation. That's day 16 mastered.